Hey YouTube family, it's me, Nurse Deshay. Wanted to get on today and talk to you guys really quick. I know it's been a while since I last spoke with you guys. It was before all of this craziness took over and this pandemic just hit the fan. So I kind of just wanted to come on and give you guys a life update on top of what the video is really about. Yes, you guys, I'm back in school. So if you're interested in this video, stay tuned. I do want to say thank you to all my new subscribers. I see you guys every single day, every single time somebody subscribes to my channel. Thank you so much for being interested enough to watch my videos. Also, I want to say to all of my frontline healthcare workers, first responders, whoever, if you're in direct contact with people with respiratory issues that could possibly have COVID or pneumonia or influenza, whatever, I just want to say that I'm praying for you guys. I pray for us every single night. Every single night, I pray for families. I pray for friends. I pray for the frontline healthcare workers. And I honestly never thought that I would see it myself personally, being that I work in labor and delivery. But y'all, I've had scary moments. I really have. So I'm just praying for everybody. Really, just stay safe. And if you can, stay home. First life update. Yes, I still work in labor and delivery. Yes, I still love my babies. Yes, I still love my moms. But a lot of things have changed, like I said. So we are no longer accepting like tons and hundreds of people in a laboring room. It's only one support person in the hospital for a laboring patient. Normally it's the significant other or, you know, a mom or dad or whoever. And then, of course, that one person goes to postpartum. So you cannot leave the hospital. Things have changed drastically since working in labor and delivery with the COVID going on. But I still work in labor and delivery. I'm no longer on night shift, you guys. So that's why I probably look very refreshed and brand new. I'm no longer on night shift. I started night shift April of 2019. And now it's April 2020. Well, not April anymore. It's actually May the 4th. Like, I'm 4 days behind. See, with this COVID going on, I feel like my days are just mashing together. But yeah, today's May 4th. April 1st is when I went to day shift. So I've been on day shift now for a month and some change. I'm no longer part-time. So you guys know when I physically started in labor and delivery, I was full-time. Then I went to part-time. Now I'm PRN. Of course, I have my ideas on why I went PRN, but I have a lot of reasons why I like being PRN, why I love being PRN. And I actually plan on making a video about being a PRN nurse and how I feel that it's beneficial, but it also has its cons. I really do like being PRN. I'm still with the same facility, still with the same hospital, but I work as a part-time employee. I just don't get the benefits. I guess I feel like my benefit is more pay. I reap a lot of benefits for being prior military and for being a military spouse. Things like insurance I don't need. I still get my 401k. I mean, I'm literally getting everything that I need. I don't know, it works for me. So the real reason why I'm here, you guys, I'm back in school. I'm back in school and I wanted to wait a minute. I've been planning on making this video, but I wanted to wait a minute. I've completed one full term. I don't really know if I want to tell you guys where I go to school at just yet. Maybe I'll wait. Well, we'll see. I don't know if I told you guys where I got my bachelor's degree at back in December, but it's the same. I go to the same school and I absolutely love them. My associate's degree, I received that from a school out in Virginia Beach, Virginia. And that was a 2-year program. And then I got my BSN. That was honestly supposed to be like a 1.5-year program, but I shortened it to 10 months because I was taking 2 classes at a time. And then my last 2 terms, which was my last 16 weeks, I tripled classes. So I took 3 classes at a time and then 3 classes at a time. And I graduated in December of 2019. So yeah, I'm back. I'm back. So if I got my bachelor's, y'all already know what I'm going for now, my MSN. So I am going for an advanced practice registered nurse role. I am getting my MSN so that I can be a nurse practitioner. yeah. So I thought long and hard on this, you guys, and I know a lot of people, they come back and forth and they ask questions about why I decided to become an NP, a family nurse practitioner, over a certified nurse midwife. I'm gonna tell you why. Being a labor and delivery nurse the past almost 2 years, it feels like I've seen it. I've seen it. I've seen how the midwives are always called for deliveries. They barely get time with their family. I know for a fact that they are on the job. Like, okay, so you're going from the doctor's office Monday through Friday. You're seeing your patients. 6, 7 o'clock roll around. You just made it home because you charted on all your patients all day. And now I'm calling you to tell you that one of your girls need to be delivered. And now you have to leave your house because you just made it home. You just took your shoes and clothes off. Then you coming back up to the hospital to deliver the baby. May not even be completely ready. I mean, if you're 10 centimeters, that don't mean you're necessarily ready to push. So now you're sitting there waiting on me, the nurse, to kind of go through practice pushing and all this other stuff. Yeah, it's just too much. I just can't see myself not being around my family. And that was like one of the bigger things when I was full-time, because it was so much going on and I was on night shift and I felt like I barely seen my family because I was working my 3 days, and then the night before I had to prepare myself. The day after my third shift, I slept all day. So I literally saw my family maybe twice, for real, twice a week. I said I don't love what I do now. I absolutely love what I do. I just can't see myself doing it for forever. Honestly, I don't want to be in a hospital for forever. I guess that's what I'm trying to, yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. I want to be in a primary care setting. I want to be able to deliver preventative care and teach a little bit more. I want a little bit more autonomy. I want to be able to watch my patients grow. If they start taking like some type of turn or decline or whatever the case may be, then I want to be the one to like talk through their disease process and, you know, communicate with the physician who finds me responsible enough to take care of a group of patients. And I want to be able to talk to them like, okay, so what am I doing wrong? What am I doing right? Like, what do I need to prescribe this patient? Or is this a good thing to prescribe a patient? Have you seen this? Like, I want to be able to collaborate with a physician rather than feeling like I have to take orders from a physician. And I guess I've always been that type of person. I just never felt the need to be a PA or an actual doctor, like a physician. I always wanted to be a nurse first because I know that nurses have those closer, I wouldn't even say better connections. Don't get me wrong, but I know nurses have closer connections with their patients because we go to the bedside. We are there in their face. We see what's really going on with them. Rather than a doctor or a PA who all you gotta do is call them and be like, hey, this is what's going on. And then they do their research and then they get back to us and tell us what they want us to do. I don't really want to be on that level. So of course I went for the NP route. I'm trying to be transparent, but I'm also not trying to throw other healthcare managers, I don't know, because a physician manages care, a PA can manage care, an NP can manage care. So on that level, we're all the same. But of course, certain places, you're going to have a different scope of practice. So it kind of just depends, because some NPs can open a whole practice if they get all the right certifications, the qualifications that they need. But regardless whether of how many certifications or anything you get, if you're in a certain state, it don't even matter. So yeah, that's some of the things that I be looking into, and I talk to some of the professors about, or I talk to other NPs about. I'm actually in a few Facebook groups for my particular school, and I talk to everybody about everything. And a lot of us, it seems like a lot of us are in the Florida area already, so that helps a lot. So really quick, what I've done so far, I took 2 classes. The way my school works, they want you to take 1 class every 8 weeks. This comes out to 2 years and 8 months, so a total of 32 months. But your first 6 classes you can collide together. They are the less lengthier classes. So far, I decided to start the first 2 classes together, and a lot of people don't really do it. They said that when people do request it, of course, you got to go through the dean. The dean has to look at your GPA and everything like that. So going in for my bachelor's degree, I had a 3.70, and the dean looked at it. I requested that I take 2 classes at a time. The dean approved it, and I started taking 2 classes. So my first class was basically like the foundations of NP practice, and then it was theoretical nursing or something like that. So I learned about the basics, like just like I just said, the scope of practice, how deep can you go into your practice as an NP, what to expect as an NP, the other APN roles, the fact that you are now going to be a manager and a leader, like a real manager and a real leader. And then of course theories talked about the different theoretical practices that you can put together to form your own particular practice. Of course, like both of these classes taught me a lot so far, and I'm really interested. The program has been great. The teachers have been great. I made a 99 in both of my classes. I was like, what? Like, huh? I didn't expect it. I didn't know what to expect. I want to say I had like 2 papers in both classes, no tests, 2 papers, and a presentation. And the papers were like 5 to 8. No, I want to say that, yeah, like 5 to 8 pages. Like, but now today is the start of a new class. I'm actually taking nursing informatics. I just wanted to show y'all the books real quick. So I don't know if you're going to be able to physically see it, and please forgive my hands because I'm not able to get my nails done right now with everything going on. But this is one of the books by McGonagall, and then this book, pretty heavy, but supposedly this is the book that we actually need for the final exam. So yeah, and this one is also a nursing informatics book for the advanced practice nurse. And yeah, so you guys know that informatics basically deals with systems. Yeah, I don't deal with technology like that. I know that I go in and I deal with patient care and that's it, but I know that I have to understand informatics a little bit deeper in detail, but thank God it's only one class. Yeah, from my understanding, it's more so like hardware and software and, you know, technology and how it somehow works hand in hand with nursing. So whatever. Of course, in 8 weeks, I will come back, or matter of fact, I'll just come back at the halfway point and let you guys know how this class is going. But yeah, so far my MSN program is going great. This is my first day in this new term, so I've completed a full 8 weeks. I've completed 2 classes, and I'm on my 3rd class in my 2nd term of my MSN program. So if everything goes to plan, I'm supposed to be graduating sometime in April of 2022. And I also want to say this too. Me and my husband, we went back and forth, and I was like, as soon as people find out, people that, I'm not gonna say people that, you know, I don't even want to say people that are haters, but I feel like as soon as certain types of people or certain people find out, and when I say types of people, I mean like people that's kind of been wishing on a downfall, or like always thought that you weren't this or you weren't that. Like, I am book smart, and I am smart in all the ways that has to do with understanding how to do things, like how to physically do things. And I like to know the background to it. I like to know the ideology of things. So I know for a fact that I'm smart, but of course you have people that'll be like, oh, well, she's been a nurse for only 2 years and now she's going for her MSN and blah, blah, blah. My husband was like, well, you said that PAs go to school for 6 years and then they become a physician assistant, right? And I said, yeah. And he said, well, you went to school for 2 years. That was some of your training. You got hands-on training as a labor and delivery nurse for 2 years. You went back for your BSN while you were learning your role as a labor and delivery nurse. And now you're about to be in school for another 2.5 years. So that literally adds up to 6 years. So with everything, I really do feel like I'll be ready. And not only that, but I'll have all this actual hands-on learning. You know, it don't just stop at labor and delivery. If you guys want to know more about my program, what type of program I'm in, because there's a whole bunch of different programs. I don't want to get too into detail with this video, but I do know that I do want to keep you guys as updated as I possibly can. Don't ever think that you can't do it. I don't care what nobody got to say, because the requirement says if you have been a nurse for 1 full year, you can apply to a nurse practitioner program. A lot of nurse practitioner programs are saying that and doing that. And honestly, like I said, everybody has their own reasons and everybody has their own thought process. I'm going to make a deeper video when it comes to this, especially if you guys want to see it. Let me know. I've been following a lot of nurse practitioners lately, and I've been following on YouTube, and I've been following a lot of people that are in NP programs and stuff like that. I really feel like it's cool for us to kind of just look at each other's career paths and journeys and stuff like that. We'll see how everything goes. I got 2.5 years for you guys to ride my neck and tell me that I can do it, because y'all are so motivational and y'all are so great and amazing, and y'all really do make me more ambitious than I already am. Thank you guys for watching this video. I need to get ready to go. I have 5 chapters to read in this book. Today is day 1, so let me see. If I read 5 chapters, I'm reading this much of the book today, which isn't horrible. It's not horrible, but that don't mean I want to read it. If you guys want to know more about how I'm juggling school and work and home and the coronavirus, feel free to comment down below. If you like what you've seen today and you have not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys at a later date.